Hello, welcome back to Into the Breach. I'm getting right back into it because if I take a break, I'm gonna definitely crash and burn. Two island victory. Today, look, I won the last one, and I think maybe I won the one before it on 3 islands. So I am out of my self woe of losing runs. I am ready to go for it on 2 island here. I'm prepared. You ready? Let's jump right in. So using Ghana, it almost feels like cheating, but I can see exactly how the power pylons are going to spawn now. You see this? Extremely like unbelievably good info. Because what do you see here when you look at this? Look at what we can think about here. We can look at what the priority locations are that we need to defend. And that's this spot right here. This two-banger right here is a real nightmare. We have a... Well, the first thing that you can notice here is that the Firefly does not have a valid double shot right now. So unless I give him one, which I don't know if I can, he can't move through me. I could actually bait the Firefly, right? Because the Firefly will definitely go for a double shot. So if I wanted to bait it, I could put Ghana here, and that would bring the Firefly up to this location. And then I could look at controlling it down a row and shooting along this line. Something to think about. The Alpha Scarabs are going to be annoying. And the Digger, they always give me such trouble. They're always such a nightmare. Because he's just going to put up a bunch of rocks I can't do anything about. However, I can smoke him in his rocks and then he's just trapped, which is an interesting side idea. That's a different moment though. So where do I want to place Ghana? Actually, if I put him here, it's kind of good. It sort of stop. It limits the Firefly pretty heavily. It will probably shoot me. Yeah, it'll probably shoot me on this line, which is actually really bad. Yeah, no, I hate this. This is awful. Having the Firefly declare its attack along the C column is a real disaster. I think Ghana's supposed to go here. Because that'll bait the Firefly into moving up to here, and then it's reasonable that the Firefly can be controlled down a row and get to do something interesting for us. And Smogmech goes here, and Prospero can make it pretty much anywhere, and he's flying, so it doesn't matter that things are spawning in front of him. This should be good. The information that Ghana gives you on Final Island is so worth it. It's crazy. I honestly, if I could change anything about this game, just tell me where the pylons spawn. Make this more interesting. Yeah. Okay. So, your initial draft here, the very first thing I want to say is that if we have to lose this corner pylon, that is not a problem. I don't even think we do, though. Because you can take... I mean, first and foremost, before you get thinking about anything else here, Firefly Leader does 4 damage. If we control the Firefly Leader down 1 tile, it'll kill a Scarab for me and cancel its attack. Like, the Firefly's attack is a whiff then. That is worth considering. And worth mentioning. Secondly, and also worth mentioning, is that the only way to stop this Digger is by having the Smogmech take this shot. This shot is very good because it basically denies the Digger any attack, and it just puts it in smoke jail, because it can't walk through its own boulders. And so, by denying it any movement here, yeah, I mean, what can it do? It can set itself on fire, or it can walk into smog, because it has a movement of 3. So, and that also cancels this Scarab's attack, so that seems like a very strong play. Following that, I move the Firefly Leader down, and I go Prospero over to here. I will take 1. But Prospero dies in that idea, right? Yeah, he does. So we can reconsider slightly. Move. We could take this move Because we can move 3. We can walk the crab in front of the firefly's shot. That stops the crab's attack and the firefly's attack. We just walk away from the scarab. That would let Prospero come and block this beetle. Yeah, that looks like the idea. It kills less enemies, but I think that's okay. I think that this is the line that I would like to follow. Remember, we got the level up storm generator here. So these enemies in the smoke take 2 as well. So laying down smoke, my opponent here, the Alpha Digger, has only 1 move that lets him make an attack, and it sets himself on fire. I don't know if he will. I think he won't set himself on fire. Not sure though. The crab goes to 1. Does he set himself on fire? What happens here? Oh, well, the tile is now... He does set himself on fire. That's interesting. If he has no other viable attacks, he'll just go send himself. Good to know. Speaking of sending themselves... I have 1 attack that I care about. So we walk the firefly into the fireball. We walk the smog mech over to here and shoot, like, oh my god, look at this shot, man. What the fuck? That smog shot kills 3 enemies. Holy cow. Can you walk that guy in? There is a slight issue with this. It's not even that big of an issue, but I just lose some smoke here, which I don't love, but it's fine. You die to the fireball. This is crazy good RNG. This is such good RNG. The fireballs went really well. The enemy attacks have been usable, deal-withable. I cannot complain. Actually make it to leveling up one of my characters before starting the next area. Does the exclamation mark mean that it's losing the smog? Does it tell you that? Huh. A lot of enemies are going to spawn here, and I don't know how many of them I need to care about. I'm pretty sure I can just lock half of them out of the game here. No walk Ghana over, set him on fire to let the beetle go block a spawn for me. The scarab here doesn't really bother me. This is all fucked though. I think the best play here is probably going to be something along the lines of blocking off this power pylon and then just shooting smog into the fire. Just to kind of block up areas. I want the enemies to not have a lot of viable attack plans, specifically Hornets. Hornets are what are concerning here. Nothing else is particularly worrying, because there's just smoke everywhere, so melee enemies aren't going to have a whole lot of real plays. A blobber? Oh, that's why this is going so well. There wasn't a blobber spawn. Of course. This attack is meaningless. This attack matters. That one is extremely meaningful. What the hell? Wait, what the hell do I do about that? You gotta walk it over, I guess? Thankfully Mafan has 4 move. Okay, so this doesn't matter, this doesn't matter, this matters, this matters, this matters. So Mafan shoots here, kills the blob. Control mech controls the beetle off of a cliff. And then Prospero just smokes you. That seems right. Now let's see what I'm missing about this idea. Control the beetle. And then walk it on down. What a nightmare enemy blobbers are. What the fuck? That was so scary. If I had 1 less move on Mafan, I would just take 4 there. Well, not really, because Prospero could make it over, but like, this dude spawned in and just threw a shot that was so hard to deal with. Ridiculous. But that's fine. Not quite enough to level up, I feel, but solid. And this Scarab here lived because it didn't make an attack on me that I had to care about. That's why it's just sitting there at 1 HP, because I just ignored it. You walk out of the way. But 0 damage at the initial island, very solid. Beetle leader, you love to see it. A good bomb placement, I mean, it looks good. If this is a short episode, I mean, great news, really. Pylon placement is okay. Bomb placement is good. Pylon placement is like passable. Ooh, that's not great. Okay. I mean, so the upside here is we have a very clean triple smoke play to stop 3 attacks that we do care about. And I can go... Oh, I have a quadruple smoke play, actually. So, I want to talk about a theory that I am using moving forward in this video game. This is not a theory that is good if you're trying to get flawless victories, of course. However, in a position such as this, I don't think it's arguable that the best play involves moving this beetle in front of the beetle leader's attack. It blocks the spawn, and it just, like, it blocks the spawn, kills this beetle, and stops the beetle leader from doing 2, and the trade-off is I take 1 from the push. You could do it like this, actually, and then you don't even have to take any damage, now that I think about it. Yeah, that looks a little better even, doesn't it? Because you go... Mafon's gonna go off to the edge of the map. You take your quadruple smoke shot here, dropping all of these enemies to 2. And I can kill the crab. This is one of the more interesting questions in the video game. Do you kill this crab? Would you kill the crab here? I actually think I do. Now, normally I have talked about how this sort of setup here where I'm putting my mechs in the corners like this is usually very bad. I have talked about it pretty heavily. However, it's fine here because these are flying mechs with 5 movement. They can make it to anywhere on the map, and on top of that, there is nothing spawning on the left side of the map here. There's no threat. I'm not randomly gonna get caught by something here. There's not gonna be an enemy spawning and just dropping a 2-banger attack on me in the bottom left, right? It can't happen. And we can just, and like, I can't get cornered here, I just walk away. So this beetle kills himself. If I take the shot here, I kill two scarabs. I cannot... This is the classic issue that I talked about with the digger, though. You just can't hit him. You can't stop him. He's unstoppable. What a nightmare enemy. I can move you 3. 1, 2, 3. So... I can take 0 here. Follow the idea, right? Follow the idea through. It would be, you walk the beetle leader into the fire, he charges this scarab, killing it. You can then fire here. I've been paying attention. Does the smoke kill the rocks? I don't know. Either way, I think I'd rather fire here, killing the digger. The beetle is over here. And then the last step is you just thruster mech over and pop the other scarab. What's wrong with this? Nothing, I think. It ends with only the beetle leader alive and my unit's in a reasonable... Like, no one's off in the middle of nowhere. Ghana's not in my favorite position ever, but, like, you know. Nothing appears to be incorrect about this. I guess the only thing I don't love is I would have liked this tile to get smoked, but it's fine. This seems okay. I love those tentacles, man. They look so good. An alternative idea there, of course, is to just kill the beetle leader, by the way. You can just walk him into the lava, or into the tentacles, but You know, we're trying to plan for unexpected situations. This is an unexpected situation. The enemy that spawned was a regular scorpion who just walked it into me and webbed my man. This tile is not rock. Okay. I was just checking. So after this turn, we only have one turn remaining. So any spawns that we block here are basically permanent blocks. So I'm gonna walk the scorpion over to here. Of course, honestly. And then what? I just smoke the boss? Or the leader, I suppose I should call him. And then... So here's the thing. Technically speaking, I think the best play is to just block this guy in the corner here. I think that if you're just going for the victory, you block the spawn here. However, I'm going all the way. Tile is not on rock, right? I'm going for the flawless final island. So I am going to kill the beetle instead. Your mileage here may vary. Hey, both my characters just leveled up. About it. Blocked enemy. There's not even a Scion, huh? We got Technician on Ghana and Adrenaline on Mafan. Too bad Adrenaline's not retroactive, huh? There's 3 enemies here. This should not take a whole lot of effort to solve. I would expect. Something along the lines of here. Would you kindly over to here? And then probably smoke this guy. How about that? I gotta tell you, if before this video you were not a Ghana believer, I hope after watching that first combat you are now a Ghana believer. Did you see the level of manipulation I got to pull on that Firefly leader because of this character giving me that information I had? I got to like completely defuse 2 enemies thanks to knowing the spawns. Shout out Ghana. What a great character. I actually think he might be the strongest. He's like decent up until Final Island, and then on Final Island he is just unbelievable. I might actually send him back in time instead of Prospero. We'll see. But that's a GG. Oh, I forgot the flashbang warn you, sorry. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. It gets worse. Close your eyes. I think it flashes again. No, it does not. Okay. Cool. You know my final score? I think it was like 18,000-ish. Let me see it. What was it? Ah, 19,851. I think I had 1 building get broken on a train mission, maybe? I don't remember. But that's a GG. Very solid stuff, everyone. Prospero is so good, though. +1 mech reactor and +1 mech move on flying. He is so mobile, it's kind of nuts. But +2 mech HP technician Ghana, he just drops right in the middle of everyone and is unkillable, actually. Yeah, this unit's also good. Sick. Awesome. Very exciting. I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you for watching. I should probably do these missions, huh? Well, I'll do these on my own time, probably. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.